I've worked at St. Alden's for 9 years, mostly in the ER. You see a lot of terrible things. Trauma cases, overdoses, death. But nothing ever touched me like room 313 did. It started when we reopened the old wing. Its east wing had been closed for renovation after a fire 10 years before. The fire never reached room 313, but for some reason, that room was always locked. No one knew why. Paperwork vanished, computer files had a blank. But renovations were finished, and the hospital was full. We had no other choice. 313's inaugural patient was Helen Reyes, a woman in her middle years. Nothing serious. Dehydration and weakness, that's all. She was nice, grateful for the bed. I stopped by to see her at 9 p.m. By 3 a.m., she had disappeared. Not dead, disappeared. No alarms, no signs for the exits. The camera in the hallway outside her room short-circuited for exactly 8 minutes. Static was all that was recorded on the video. The nurse who was there swore that she didn't leave the room. Security found nothing. At first, everybody figured she simply walked out. Delirium, maybe. Weird, but hospitals are insane. The police were called, but she was never heard from again. The second patient was Gerald Trask, liver issues, older, quiet. I checked his vitals at midnight. By 4 a.m., he too had passed away. Same fault on the camera. Same total absence. Nothing was disturbed. Bed neat. No signs of a struggle. Just one thing was different this time. There were bloody handprints on the inner side of the window, but the window won't open. The third patient was Mia, a schizophrenic. She didn't sleep at all that night. She yelled incessantly about the woman in the corner and begged us to move her to another room. Her monitor flatlined at precisely 3:13 a.m. We rushed in. She was still alive, but unconscious, cold as ice, though the room was warm. She woke up a week later and wouldn't speak. Just screamed whenever anyone mentioned 313. She was later sent to a psychiatric hospital. By then, no nurse or doctor would even go into the room alone. I don't think I believe in ghosts, but I've heard what the nurses murmur. They murmur that the fire a decade ago started in 313. The hospital reopened 313 quietly again last year. Still, every other night or so, usually at 3 a.m., someone insists on hearing a knock from inside. 3 knocks. Always 3. Always at 3:13.